something meaningful, say something I don't know. I wanna know you better. The way that you talk to me, the way that you make me.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be an extreme, and I do mean extreme, declutter and organize of my son's playroom. It was a complete disaster area that became so overwhelming for everyone. We're going to be going through every single thing in this room and putting some things in storage bins for now and organizing the rest. This needed to happen, but especially now before Christmas time, I want to keep everything minimal and decluttered. I feel like Kyler enjoys it more that way because, like I said, it's very overwhelming. But anyways, to start, we're just trying to clear the floor for space to take the bins down and separate the like items. And I can't believe the transformation this was. Just watching this back is mind-blowing to me. We couldn't even see the floor to begin with. We didn't clean up before this, but we do try to clean up at the end of every day. But it's not organized at all when we do it that way. It just becomes the same thing every single day, like the same situation at the end of every day. And I feel so much better about it now, and I'm so excited for you guys to see how it turns out. It's so crazy how much of a difference it is, and I feel like I was more attached to some toys than Kyler was, just because I remember him playing with them when he was a lot younger, so I was dreading that part to begin with, but I honestly feel so relieved now that it's done, and it's easier to keep clean.
I don't know if you're real. I wanna put you in that spotlight, looking at you all night. Put you in that spotlight. Oh, you make me feel right. Wanna look at you all night. Put you in that spotlight. Oh, you know you're beautiful. You know you're beautiful, and it's like you're untouchable, like you're untouchable. Don't you know? You know you're beautiful. You know you're beautiful. I'll sing until my lungs give out. You're beautiful. I'm going crazy. Oh, I just want you now. I wanna hold you close. Don't wanna take...
The storage bins we use for the toys are just being stored in the attic right now. We ended up using 2 big totes, like the one on the couch that you see right here, and 2 smaller totes. But we did have a few big things that didn't fit in the totes that are being stored as well.
I just want you now. I wanna put you in that spotlight, looking at you all night. Put you in that spotlight. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, you make me feel right. Wanna look at you all night. Wanna put you in that spotlight. Oh, you know you're beautiful. You know you're beautiful, and it's like you're untouchable.
I'm so glad I had Tyler's help with all of this, which helped me dread doing it a lot less. I wanted to wait on him anyways to help me decide on what should be stored and what stayed. It still took a while, but it was definitely worth it, and I couldn't imagine how long it would have taken without him.
I'll sing until my lungs give out. You're beautiful. wanna put you in that spotlight, looking at you all night, all night. I'll sing until my...
Now I'm just taking all of the bins down to separate everything, and in the first bin I'm going through his coloring books and water markers that he uses for them, and I was thinking I would put these somewhere else and have a designated spot for his crafts, but I decided to keep them in his playroom because he loves using them in here, and we ended up having extra space for it in the end. But I went through all of it to keep the ones he could still color on, and I also put some back that he had already colored on that I wanted to keep.
Give out your beautiful. Felt I'm done with the defense. Drove back and climbed over your fence. Had to show you that I was a mess. So you were shrugging your shoulders and closed off. That's what I told you. Soon enough, everything started to change.
So he had 2 full bins of stuffed animals and also had some on the shelves. We probably put 98% of them in the storage bins because he doesn't play with them, but he got the majority of them from different places we visited or as gifts from other people, so we don't really want to get rid of them, but also don't want them taking up a lot of space in here, so that's why we chose to store them for now.
There's no going back, no going back. There's no going back to your old life. Not living in the past, we're over that. I'm feeling it tonight, riding on the dizzying heights. Riding on the dizzying heights. Felt like nothing could stop us. Sunsets.
So I feel like by this point we weren't as overwhelmed, and by we, I mean me. I was starting to see it all come together and could finally see the floor again. So we started laughing and making it like a game, tossing the trash in the bag and the miscellaneous stuff in the tote, which is another reason I love doing this together with Tyler.
The colors, they were wrong. It was way more than a dream. We climbed up, yeah, over the hillside. So right, we stood there all wide-eyed. You and I floated on air in my mind. Cause there's no going back, no going back. There's no going back to your old life. Not living in the past, we're over that. I'm feeling it tonight, riding on the dizzying heights.
Right here, I'm taking all of the Legos that were just sitting on the shelf and putting them in an empty tote. I've been wanting to do this for a while now, but haven't had an extra tote to store them in until right now. So I was super excited about this to get them off the shelf because they were all just like loose Legos just hanging around, and it was driving me crazy. Once I was done separating the majority of the toys in the bins, I moved back to the shelves to clear the rest of it off and wipe those down. And we actually only use the bins for half of the shelves and leave the rest of his toys out, kind of like a display, which I really like the way it looks, and it works out because a lot of those toys don't actually fit in the totes with everything else that we have.
We're climbing way up together, standing on dizzy heights. There's no going back, no going back. There's no going back to your old life. Not living in the past, we're over that. I'm feeling it tonight. We're riding on the dizzying heights. I'm standing on the dizzying heights. We're standing on the dizzying heights. We're standing on the dizzying heights. Standing on the dizzying heights. Everything's so much better. Riding high on your river, you and I. We're climbing way up together, standing on dizzying heights. Everything's so much better. Riding high on your river, you and I. We're climbing way up together, standing on the dizzying heights.
I don't think we got enough time to sort out.
Now that I have everything cleared off all of the shelves, I'm spraying them with the Mrs. Meyer's multi-surface spray in the peppermint scent, which is actually my favorite holiday scent because it makes everything smell so fresh and clean. And I actually don't have the shelves in the center done yet because we're going to save the books for last. But once I'm done cleaning, I will start putting all of the bins back and organizing those, and then I'll be moving on to the center.
Fights, sort out the lies. Oh baby, yeah. There was a part of me that knew that, and still I'm caught by surprise. I thought you'd always be mine. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought it's time I'm letting you go.
So this side is where he goes to the most. So we put the toys that he's been playing with a lot over here, which is all of the bins with the balls, Legos, blocks, and cars. And I put the lightest tote on top and the heaviest on the bottom. That way, if he's trying to get them off himself, it won't be difficult for him. I mean, he can't reach the top now, and he hasn't tried to get the top ones himself because we're always in here with him. But I went ahead and put them like this anyways.
I know it for sure. Just thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more, no. I really thought we had it covered. Was gonna patch up all the scars, but we smashed up all the parts. Oh, na, na, na. Always knew that you were stubborn, but didn't know it'd be so hard to figure out who you really are. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. Just thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. Yeah, now.
On the right side, I did the same thing by putting the lightest bin first. And over here, I'm putting the coloring books, the building cars, electronic toys, and the wooden toys. And then I'm putting all of the extra bigger toys that wouldn't go in the bins on the opposite shelves.
We're done now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more, no, no. We're done now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more, no, no. Yeah.
Now we're moving on to the books, and this probably took the most time other than clearing the floor in the beginning. But I had the books laying down here, as you can see, and we decided that it would look better if they were standing up and Kyler could see them better this way instead of having to pull them all out to see which book he wanted to read. We do have a lot of books, and we've been collecting them over the years because he's always loved me reading to him, and now he tries to read the books back to me once I'm done. I think it's so sweet.
I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, down, down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. We keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, down, down. Baby going down, 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 down. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. Just thought I should let you.
Having the books this way is actually a really good way to keep them organized, which I wasn't so sure about in the beginning. But like I said earlier, it's easier for him to see all of the books without having to pull them all out. And if he tells us a book he wants to read, we don't have to spend forever searching for it. And I also really love the way it looks a lot better than before. I already had them sorted in each cubby, like from paperback books in one and then hardback books in the rest. The only thing we really spent a lot of time on is sorting them from biggest to smallest.
Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you. Just a bit of sugar to that horrid bitter. Maybe you taste different.
In the last one, we weren't so sure we could stand them all up without having a bookend, but it did end up working out perfectly, so I was really happy about that.
Hold up, baby, I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, blow up your ego.
Now I'm going to take everything off the top to wipe it clean and then put everything back up in order. And I can't tell you guys how good this felt to get all of the toys off the floor. Everything has a spot, and it's a huge, huge relief knowing that it's all organized and won't be trashed again the next day.
You're undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble and everlasting ego. I guess it never hit you. Our conversation takes two, paying it some interest from time to time. Inside all that greatness and all of your adventures, you're all alone. Hold up, baby, I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different.
Now that all of the toys are put away and organized, I'm going to fold the blankets, and I was going to leave them out on the couch, but then decided to put them away in the closet and just leave the pillows and Kyler's dinosaur out. But once I'm done with that, I'll be vacuuming the floor.
With his humble and everlasting.
carpet in here had crumbs and stickers everywhere, so I went over it twice in opposite directions, and I tried to show you guys an up close that you will see in just a minute, but it looks so much better when it was done. And I know I keep saying that about everything, but it's so true, and I'm so excited that I don't have to see that mess every day. And it's something that I just kept putting off, but not anymore, and I couldn't be happier. And I really hope this gives you all the motivation you need if you have something that you've been putting off for a while to just get it done, because in the end you will feel so relieved. So I'm almost done in here, but of course I have to get behind the couch first, and it wasn't too bad underneath, but I can't wait to show you guys the after. It's a huge transformation, and it's also very satisfying to see. Let me know in the comments what you think, and if this motivated you to tackle something on your to-do list today, because I love hearing that my videos helped you in some way. And please make sure to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in my next one.